I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
Here for that seventh game of the Western Conference Final in astonishment as here's Harden got the step and stuff. Oh, what a move! And he went right at JaVale McGee. A 10-2 run here by the Rockets.
Come on, you gotta love NBA basketball. Get down.
Once again into Von Lake, one-handed piece, and it's stolen by Harden. Harden for the slam to seal the deal. 61, the Gordon three, and then the terrific defense. Gordon forced a turnover, and then Harden.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh boy, watch out.
Shot that from Sugarland.
Now look at this three right here. The top of the three-point line is 20.
Step back. Oh! A cold-blooded three for James Harden. And that may be the game winner. James Harden does it again. Fourth quarter. Down to 4 seconds, down to 3. Behind the back, razzle dazzle.
A week and a half, 2 weeks ago, when they went from Charlotte back to Houston against Miami.
Session there, and here's James going in, and just the slightest. See with the chicken wing there.
If Harris got the foul for the touch, you would think the Mavericks were upset about a non-call there, that they would have called that as well. It's in on Harden. Hausman helping. Harden dunking! Hausman was forcing to go that way with the help. Harden obliged and then brought the hammer.
This is save it.
Houston ball. Harden. And he's finally on the board with his first field goal.
Individual scores. First field goal in 39 minutes. Leave no doubt, James.
Let's think about it. The guy was at home without a job.
Harden blows past James and throws it.
Nuggets are 9 of 17 from 3. Houston 9 of 25. The yammer for James Harden.
One for Iguodala. Starting for the first 2 times. Here comes Harden with the drive. And he gets it to go in his first field goal tonight.
Well, here's the dance here with James Harden.
Looks to reset. Harden with a deep 3. Yes! And the foul!
The game will block this and get dunked on. You want some of this long-range three-pointer?
On Griffin. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Harden in the lane over Drummond. Off the. Markieff Morris is checked in. Wizards turn it over, and Harden is by himself.
Harden finds its way to Ennis. Harden's going to have to put it up, just gets it off in time. And, of course, hits it. James Harden from downtown.
It's good defense. Better offense by James Harden.
They're shooting 55% from the field. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock for Harden. Goes to the bucket for 2.
That was good defense by Powell.
He'll just have to try to do it again. Harden got around it.
It's a bad spot for a pretty good darn defensive player in Dwight.
Unit. They just play slow, and they've been playing slow ever since PJ Tucker was put in the starting lineup last year. Harden did it himself that time. 1-0.
David Robinson was a great shot blocker. Patrick Ewing.
James Harden said, "Block this."
This hammer right here. Oh, put that on.
Houston, you need your offense to help your defense today.
Harden on the take. Beautiful move by the Celtics.
6 for 19 for the field. Harden on a step back. Yes!
Harden backs up and tries it again. Yes! He does it again! James Harden. 58 points by Harden here at halftime. A 34-20 quarter.
Harden trying to get free. Down to 3, down to 2, it's a 3. Good! Good! He got it! James Harden, a flamethrower! James Harden, with two Warriors draped on him, finds a way to get this to go down.
12.
At some point, you got to stop shooting threes if you're shooting 12%.
Was it? Five's licking his chops. He fell down.
Harden with a cold-blooded three.
Man down. Man down. And he fouled him. So Harden drains the three and gets it in.
Harden with a step-back three. Got another one. Shaking his head. Looking at Milwaukee's bench saying, you can't guard me now. He scored the last 7 in a row for Houston. Not much you can do against them.
They played a lot of minutes together.
And they only playing about 13 and a half minutes a game.
Step back. Yeah, it's back.
Stolen by Harden. Harden, top 4 in the NBA in steals. The crossover and the slam. James Harden at both ends of the floor.
This event forces the turnover, and how about the killer crossover in transition? I call that blessing the Pope.
Harden gets a steal in the post 20% of the time when he guards post players.
Oh, what a move by Harden, and one. Got it done at the defensive end, and then just got it done at the offensive end, following offense in Phoenix.
You see how they're trying to force him to the right and then come over with some help, and the help.
Big time now to do any of that.
Harden again with Ferguson on him. Step back long three. It's good. Harden with his third.
Shumpert only 25%. Good anticipation. The steal and the dunk for the beer.
Harden says, I'm going to warm up here tonight. Puts it in. And out.
He's smart over there on the opposite side of the floor. Good defense by Kyrie.
Wow! Butter by James Harden!
Just watch this now. Watch to the top of the screen. You're going to see him. Here he comes. He comes, and he still gets it.
Oh my! Somebody give Kent Bazemore a map so he can locate James Harden. And another timeout and another look at the
2 left in the game. Rockets up by 1. Harden falls away. Fires it off. Rebound goes to Capella. Back to Harden. Oh, I think he was up so high.
11-2. Oh, baby.
Get him tonight.
Harden steps back. Hits again. Unbelievable.
James Harden has made 5 threes, and here he goes with another unassisted step back three.
his career. Harden not being elite, so they like this matchup as well.
Won 65 games last season, so this season was just about the postseason. And then they had to
Oh, Harden at the buzzer.
Pressure here in the second quarter. Harden fires and hits. And the foul on Cephalosha.
Right, he scored every point except these 3.
Streak of 17 straight missed field goals. Deep 3, Harden here, and he's made 2 in a row. Harden, it's good! There's a crowd silencer, James Harden. He also thought he got fouled. And they won all 3 games against Utah at home in the first round. Harden stepped back and nails the three-pointer, his second 3.
Well, they're running some little actions. Ultimately ends up in a high pick and roll isolation. The step back, the good contest.
Shot clock again, down to 5. Harden, step back 3. Bang!
Jump shots, taking the ball off the dribble here. And a page out of Houston's notebook. Wow, look how far this was. Oh my goodness!
We've been seeing this throughout these playoffs. If it's Steph Curry, Damian Lillard.
By Rivers, just better offense by Curry. Harden, step back 3. Good! James Harden, tonight 3 of 7.
Boston's defense there. Step back, three, down, caught! He's done it again!
Throughout his career, dances with the basketball, the step back, and he just lures you into this.
You think you can back three? They've had to figure out a way. You know, a lot of people say, well, that step back is a walk, but the referees say it is.
5%, but don't ever leave him.
All the way to the basket for the Beard.
The Beard says, you know what? You can't stop.
7 straight seasons. Been very good as Harden lets the three go and nails it.
Start him. He's coming off the bench most of the year, putting up incredible numbers.
James Harden. Another three-pointer. We'll take a timeout. Harden will bring it up. If you don't come out and get him, that's what happens. James Harden with his second.
Dirty step back there by Herder.
Isn't that cool to watch the young players start to emulate what James Harden's doing?
All over the league. Goes right at Holiday, scores, that'll count. And so a free throw coming up for James Harden.
So I heard JB Bickerstaff yelling to Holiday down on the defense. You can't get back cut.
Harden measures one.
Keep an eye on his fitness levels. Remember, he was listed as questionable a little bit earlier this afternoon.
Shooting touch, kind of give him a little more shooting mojo. And so before the ball game tonight, as Harden is able to snake his way to the rim, Rivers came over here to the line after the upcoming timeout. Little off balance. Harden turns the corner, got fouled, and somehow hit the shot with the English.
Really playing with no hands, taking away any of their.
There it is.
Knocked down the three.
Have you seen that in 600 attempts?
I love it right here. Penetration.
And 5 rebounds.
So they got Millsap on him, who's about the same size, but not nearly quick enough.
Blows right by him.
Here's the Wizard again. Harden calling for the screen from Ennis. Gets the switch on Jokic, takes it.
Points, couple rebounds, couple assists. He works on McConnell and a step back triple.
And he's, that's not right. It's not going to back down from James Harden.
Toughest players on this Rockets team.
Tucker, the master of the corner three. Here's Harden's first shot.
To take Harden. And on this end, the Boston Celtics switch. And what does that do? The depth for the Celtics so important, especially on the wings where you have the guards. That can change. Not that it'll help.
Substitutions, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier coming in, but now they have a foul on Hayward, who's now defending, trying to defend against Harden, who fires.
It's another.
That's good hustle. And Capella was down there where he could do that instead of being out on the perimeter. Harden with a three.
Both guys are determined to get a play for their team.
Harden.
Harden connects. Dun. Playing the Stevie Wonder song. Harden inside again. Oh, sensational finish for James Harden. Stay tuned, we'll turn at halftime.
Who's guarding him?
Well, you know who's guarding him. I'm not going to say a word.
Figured out of how to use his size.
You know, man, if you look at the schedule, John Armitage. Harden to the basket.
Horn.
How about the microwave?
Vinny Johnson.
Defense, but there's
Digit threes, you have to make that to stay in the game.
And now a 4-point chance. 3. Chance for the 4-point play.
I'm all for it. I'm all for living the American dream like that.
Harden inside. This time he cashes.
Harden. Got it.
Got to Google him sometime if you're a young person out there. Albedo Sabonis.
Rockets are shooting 45%. Warriors are shooting 45%. Rockets have never led. Warriors have led by 14. 3. Curry comes out on Harden. They switch and they put Green on him in the shot clock at 6. Harden, step back 3. Good! And the ball, and it goes inside with Harden getting.
Harden, step back 3. Got it.
Got it. Step back. Good balance.
Screen by Tucker. Switch on defense. Here comes Thompson. Into 2. And he split the defense. How in the world did he split the defense of Looney and Tucker?
Look at this. Look at this Euro step. Right around Looney.
Harden the pullback. And
Shot him now. Shot clock at 4. Harden pops for 3 and hits. Deflections and second in steals, and that speaks to his defensive abilities.
He looks like he's enjoying this assignment.
Harden and 1. Count 4.
I'll take that back.
Oh, he splits through and takes to the rim.
Oh, that's just so beautiful. And
By Harden able to split right through Kuzma and Bullock.
yeah, and to the geniuses out there, the pump fake stepping right into it.
Harden guarded by James to the step back. Yes! Hits the 3.
Oh. Steals the ball. Simmons with a bad pass. And Harden all the way to the rack for 2. James Harden has 15 points and 3 rebounds in the first quarter, but the Rockets trail. Look at all those blue jerseys going to the other side of the court to stay with Harden, but he didn't do any good. By Bickerstaff, Rockets on a 7-0 run. Follows the ball. Long rebound. James Harden fires it up. Got it.
Harden again, switch on D, Durant on top, shot clock at 7, James with a 3.
Take more than the Rockets do this season.
Harden the step back over Turner at the foul line. 7 straight for the Blazers. Rockets down 16. Harden over Aminu. Tough shot and a great make.
But here's James right here with Aminu on him.
The games with at least 40. There's that step back 3. Money. Cash.
Shot clock at 5 seconds. Harden's going to have to shoot it now. He dribbled around with it for about.
Well, he had good people skills. That really helped him as a head coach.
Step back by Harden just before.
Fouls. You got to be careful. The beard knows that.
Steps back and fires and hits.
Ennis out to Paul. Here come the Rockets. Harden Euro stepping right to the rim. Layup. Yes.
What a great block by Gary Clark.
Another layup for James Harden.
5% of his layups carry.
Nice luxury now with House on this roster. He's got great size. 6'7", almost 220. Harden in the corner.
Utah Jazz approaching the halfway mark of this second quarter. Harden pushing the...
Harden coast to coast. Count it. Another and one opportunity.
Nice move from him, and then James in transition. They call the foul.
Here with a deflection. I think Cauley Stein wanted that ball lobbed. Harden the Euro step, and then the nifty. Harden. 3 is good. His first attempt from long range, up and in.
Bogdan.
Their last 10 shots. Teams haven't been much better. They've missed 7 of their last 8. But James Harden ends the drought with a straightaway triple in the opening.
During that nice backdoor pass, and Harden puts him down.
Oh, look at this back cut. This is a play right here. You want to deny him. And how?
Jeremy Lamb, who was briefly with the Rockets and helped them get the guy who's got the ball right now, and James Harden.
And that's Capella.
From the parking lot. He was out there in the parking lot all by himself.
With the possessions in a game that he's able to do that in today's NBA.
Harden, another teardrop and one.
Going to the free throw line. Grizzlies are using all 5 of their guys.
He's got the defensive big hour on him. Here is Harden outside, works on Green, the dance, fires and buries it. Trying to be the first road team to win in this series. From Harden. He's got it, Looney's on him, shot clock at 5, 8.5 to go in the half, 3. Good! Nice shot outside by Harden. But sure enough it was. And moments ago, the step back dribble by James. Thompson is on Harden. Shot clock at 1. Harden's got a fire on the fly and got the floater to full.
I'm running down here, a little pump fake, and here's that floater.
Here's Harden with the runner. They had made their last 6 shots. That counts. And the foul. On 8 of Houston's 9. 4. Rockets by 4. Stolen by Harden. 5.
Times I don't like about this, too much one-on-one. Not enough ball movement, player movement.
And the deep. And James with the floater.
Do you think that's due to the Rockets' defense or the Mavs just not taking care of the ball?
Typically, the truth always lies somewhere in between, and an and one coming up for James.
Harden takes it for 2 and 1.
And this is the floater that he's added to his game, a little 5-footer floating it up, gets hit on the arm.
You'll see that in the playoffs where both Draymond Green and DeMarcus are going to get looks from 3. This could be a charge.
Nope. Blocking foul. Cousins picks up the personal.
Shot clock down to 3 seconds, down to 2. Step back 3, well, of course.
Right, Matt, if you've never been on it, that song, It's a Small World, just plays over and over. It's like a horror film. Alley-oop. Oh!
Harden steps back over Bryant. Hits again.
Well, it's fun to watch. The offense is just so good.
Look at that. Is anybody going to guard him? He's only the #1 scorer in the NBA. Harden takes it to the basket for 2 and 1. He is so strong.
But Trevor's trying to guard you.
Floor. After the Rockets' really good offensive start, Harden going to walk it in on Sabonis, going to blow right by him. But first, this from James Harden, taking Sabonis off the...
He's directing traffic. He wants to open up that paint so he can go left.
Instead, he'll shoot the 3. James.
Harden accelerates and scores. It counts. And the foul I've ever seen. And this is of slowing down, just peace.
It's like Yao may have the favorite.
You think? Boom. And the beard says, you know what? It's preseason.
Think about it. A month ago, Daniel House, as Harden finishes an and 1. And then
19 points already for Harden. Wide open 3. It's good.
He's made more of them this season than all the teams in the NBA. There's a steal by Harden. Harden going to knife inside of Dallas, and he's fouled.
James Harden, after he makes the steal, watch when 2 blue jerseys are in front of him, he just goes right. Barry's on the bench.
Get a double team as Korver came over, and Harden just went right around. Harden steps back and fires and gives the Rockets their first lead. Out on the play. When we come back, he'll shoot free throws. Right now, he makes his
Part been a disappointment here in Detroit, but I still think he has a positive and bright NBA future. And 1. James Harden has a bright past. Here we go. Harden on Griffin again. Rocks the cradle. Steps back. Shoots the 3. Got it.
Playing alongside LeBron James.
Harden will show and go.
Craft is so smart as a player.
The veteran Rondo starting at the point guard as James Harden. Sleeve on his left knee. That's the one that was operated this summer. Couldn't play a lot of basketball as Harden goes to the basket and bangs. Harden gets a little room, and this time it goes down. James Harden, his second three-pointer. He's got 12 points.
Going to come back. That's why I see these two teams as a potential, finals matchup right now.
James Harden off the glass just before the shot clock. But James Harden to the basket.
Comes in for the first time. Curry and Green return. Harden, step back, gets fouled and one! Chance for a 4-point play as Harden knocks down his first three-pointer of the game.
He thought had an awkward follow-through to draw the contact. Let's see.
Playoff spot in the process. 118 points the last couple of games for James Harden right off the bat. There's his first two, and he just passed Dave. Harden with the deflection and interception. Barrels by Randall and scores.
Killed it. Harden. And one.
That winning look comes down the paint, has to shoot it high over Boban. Gets a little push from behind.
Defensive instincts and anticipation by James Harden. Goes coast to coast by himself. James Harden.
He's got a shot. He'll take it when not. He's unselfish. James to the basket for 2 and 1.
So Harden
for three. Got fouled. A 4-point play coming up for the bearded.
Hand-checking analyst, Bill?
Yes. Clyde Drexler used to use those big old hands.
That's slightly more than that. Harden back in, working on the Capella screen, loses Covington.
Here comes James Harden. He'll put up a three-point shot, trying with 21 points in that win over the Washington Wizards. Here comes a step-back three, again down the head.
Harden scoots past and backs it home.
Again, Utah started off hot in game 3, and the Rockets were able to withstand that spurt. Harden, 4-3, quiets.
4 minutes in. Here's Harden against Donovan. Step back, the three is away, and good.
That's his shot. Utah, how about Harden here? Mitchell, that little step over.
In the first half. Brown wanted an offensive foul on Harden. Crowder felt he was pushed. Harden able to knock it down.
They average in the paint this series. A little bit of a push off there. Harden step back.
Harden throws it up and it goes in. Everything this season is going in for James Harden.
Very slow motion. Goes right by Robinson and throws it up. Great touch.
Harden right through. What double team? He went by 5 guys then.
Still play, and he's retiring, so Dirk, pay attention.
Harden with the continuation score of the basket and the free throw for James.
In fact, you might want me next year.
Crawford off the bench with 16 points.
Harden against Reddit.
On the blow-by, Harden got it.
Drafted free agent out of Arizona, 26 years old.
On the ISO, Harden got it.
Kind of zig while everyone's zagging, not build it like Cleveland. They wanted multiple playmakers and kind of take the load off of LeBron.
Screen. Harden switches off. Ingram on the drive, stripped. Harden with the terrific defensive play. Here's Harden at the other end. And score.
Harden and Capella on the drive. Harden off the glass, drops it in.
Oh, that's definitely. Take one shot in the mid-range area. But they will do that.
James throws it in. He's got 17.
Yeah, it's left to play in the game. Harden, will he step back again? He does. And he hits it. Chris Paul gets free, gives it up to James. James fires up a three. There it is! 31 points for James Harden.
Just raises up from 25 feet.
and didn't buy it, didn't take the chance.
Harden instead will shoot the dagger from beyond the stripe and knock down the triple.
He's not scared of foul trouble. He stayed in.
Here's his fifth.
Korkmaz is in. It's a three. Got it! 20 and 10 game the other night. Harden got the screen, tried by a beat, hammers it in! Oh, he's flying off the wing!
He's had 31. There's a steal by Harden, and he's going to have 34. And nobody told Gasol. Gasol was saying, hey, let's get
BJ out a lot.
Harden with a step back. Got it again. Step back. Oh! It's a 3+1.
The sky hook, just like the dream shake. James Harden step back.
All not on the same page. Paul to Harden. That's a dozen.
Oh, James Harden with the bloody nose on the dunk. He seems to get that quite a lot.
Up. Shot clock. One-on-one here with Moutier. Harden steps right. Contested three. Got it and one.
And watch as the defender tries to close out, and he gets underneath James and see where James's feet land. So they aren't shooters. They can't shoot at all.
Harden. Oh! Well, swag step there.
Bench that Harden is facing so far from the Raptors.
Well, you can see, Mark, that there's, generally speaking, as he pulls the trigger on the
2 or 3 years to get the physicality of the NBA game.
Here comes the step back. Matthews is the one veteran on this team that really holds them down. Gives them some veteran presence.
Harden gets past Brent Forbes to the lane. Count it and one. Mark, that's also one of the impressive things.
He's almost like a full.
Harden.
And James Harden. Down to 2. It's shooting time for Harden. And he got it. Just beat the buzzer. Oh, run. And it started right here.
Gets it back from Tucker. Resets. Got fouled! He got fouled! 4-point play on the way for James Harden.
Harden wide open, and then Montrez comes out and tries to.
Their father's father. Harden to the basket for 2. Donovan Mitchell with the pickup on Harden.
Dynamic to this team that can certainly help us.
No question. Harden in traffic. Wow.
The other night, Robert and I were talking about how we were able to just feed off of what Hakeem Olajuwon was able to create for us.
In the fourth quarter.
Without the basketball on that possession was a clinic.
And that defense was awful.
Anticipation by Harden against that slip.
He was second in the NBA during the regular season. Step back three. 17 points in the fourth quarter of Game 6. This crowd absolutely stunned. Harden, three-pointer. That goes. Here so far in Game 1. Harden against Draymond Green. Step back three is good. Just over 24 seconds remaining. Harden drives, gets inside, and throws it down. Quick bucket. And that cuts it to 3 with 21.3 remaining. Harden now with 35 points.
Rockets it never led, trailed by as many as 14, down now by 11. Green, Harden, 3.
Bad pass for Gilgeous-Alexander.
One thing about getting traded from the Lakers to the Clippers is you don't have to change where you live.
Right. Harden rolled down.
2005.
But if that team were dropped in the league today, they would be near the bottom in terms of pace of play. Another basket for James Harden. He's perfect. Los Angeles.
As they come the other way. High screen by Capella. Harden inside, pushing. And comes Austin Rivers. And Harden finds a gap. He'll slither through, and he gets Oklahoma City going 0 of 8. Here comes Harden with the drive, and he gets it.
Green trying to stay with him. Harden goes right. Adam drives. Count it and one.
Talking about an elite defensive player who's more than capable of switching out.
Talking with Igor Kokoshkov before the game when PJ walked in, and that's just. You can say, well, the Suns are bad, but the Suns have beaten Milwaukee twice. They just beat Golden State a week ago. As Harden drives and finishes.
And a belief to come out and compete very undermanned tonight. Well, as opposed to certain elements.
Lowest opponent field goal percentage when he is the closest defender on the block in the NBA. As Harden hits, points away, he dances back, takes, and hits.
The 2 years before that, dead last in the league in pace of play. Harden up top for three.
Here is when the Rockets can really make some hay.
Oh, look at Harden, coast to coast. For a fresh 14. Harden steps right, lets it fly, got fouled, and one.
Kyle Korver would like to have that foul every single time. You cannot hit a shooter on the elbow. James Harden.
Now double team comes over and Harden beats it anyway. In the penalty.
Look at how much space James
looks for Harden as soon as they get a rebound or something. There's James again. James again.
It's unstoppable.
Well, that's why he was last year.
To win, it was to try to fulfill the void that Durant and others had left. So great job by him and better job by the Beard.
They're up by 7. Try to make it 7 straight wins. Harden the trick. Oh.
Extra steps. Shot clock at 4 seconds, down to 3. It's Harden time. Has to force one up, and it went in. And when he gets hot, folks, that's the way it is. So now you've got Harden ISO'd on the rookie. Knocked it down. 4. Nobody believed me last night.
Right. I actually, at 11 o'clock last night, I went downstairs and I rode the bike for 40 minutes.
Freedom of movement is the key. All right, guys. I'm going to hit you with this one because with all these rules changes. That's Scott Clark, I'm sorry.
Harden. % from downtown, 2 of 11.
Harden again. You can sense he feels he's got to get. And then they lost in the conference finals to Golden State. Harden with another 3.
Rookie rocks the cradle between the legs, drives the lane, gets to the rim, and that's Houston's biggest.
Win this game for the Blazers the last time we were here, winning the ISO matchups. Now, of course, the Rockets
and Lillard on a nightly basis.
I'm just a little surprised at how slow the Rockets have come out of the game.
Harden stepping right, got it. Starting to get into rhythm now.
James Harden, a little bit of a step to his right to create just enough.
Gordon 4 of 4 at the line. The Magic are 15 of 16. Gordon last night, and they went over the Celtics, went 13 of 13 at the line as we have a foul the other way. Rockets.
See how they're guarding James all the way out by the three-point line. So he just goes ahead.
Harden gets around Graham for the easy lay-in. Harden, get in there! Yes!
Booing, and look at this shot from James.
Here comes the double team as Mills doesn't make any difference. Harden from the parking lot. Oh man, are you kidding me?
The Beard, he's on
5 in a row since. Hit a couple of free throws as well. And the three-pointer's up and in. James Harden in the books. James Harden led the NBA in three-point field goal.
Bill. He's a little bit too old.
pass, Brian, because it opens up Gobert, because Capella's got to come over and stop him. Same thing as you see.
Hounded by 2. Off to Harden. Shot clock at 8. James Harden.
Job of saving that pass. Now look where he is. Right behind James. Floats it up again. In and out.
Alfonso McKinney is checked in for the first time. Klay Thompson sits down. Thompson hit his first and only shot.
James Harden, that's 15 in this. In terms of their opponent shooting threes, pretty good. Only 34% from three allowed as Harden gets to the rim, and the Rockets strike first.
And here's Harden getting all the way to the rim, and league average, and far below what they get from the three-point line.
Harden again.
Tucker. Ferguson defending the step back three. Harden counted. Giant Magic Johnson. Harden on the move, a floater. This is over. Adams counted for two and a foul. It'll be on Steven Adams.
Shot clock at 5. Harden goes right around Rubio.
He has great energy off the bench prior to getting the start. And a good defender. Here's Harden. That's a tough task for it. Short-handed. Andrew Wiggins not playing because of the flu. Was unable to practice yesterday. Tyus Jones and get Wiggins back and make one last gasp run.
Zaga, he showed he could do that. He's a nice player.
Harden, deep again.
Unguardable. Brandon A. He'll hurdle the fallen Embiid, and here goes Harden sneaking for two at the other end. 197 points. Harden three.
Make it 200.
He has scored two.
Up, missed it. Fareed puts it up, missed it. James gets it back, puts it up again, and he's fouled. Well, he's going to get a three-pointer one way or the other.
Here for Kenneth Fareed and James Harden.
Free throw of the evening. Harden, floater, good.
With pretty good defense.
On his old roommate.
Step back. Oh, my. Usually back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s when there were several title holders in this city. There's 3 seconds. Harden the pullback three with a hand in his face. They've hit 5 threes. Good defense by Nance. Harden keeps at it and with some English. Most important stat is that scoreboard. Harden got fouled and hit the.
So they opened up at 1-5. They are just 1-4 here at home. Oh, beautiful move by Harden. 9th turnover for Golden State. Oh, Harden from way downtown.
And Harden. Oh, Harden goes to the left, puts it up with the right. Oh, little teaching moment by James Harden.
Area spots his on. Coach, you hope so.
Harden puts it up and in.
Well, you know, you're busy anyway.
Yeah, you're inside.
Harden.
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Another 2 and 1.
Yeah, James Harden going down.
Payton with another poke check. Harden is determined for 3. He gets it back from Tucker. Pulls back. Scores.
7-footers running to the three-point line.
That wasn't a three-point line. That was the hash mark.
Oh, the beard with the finger over the shot blockers. You get a chance to see.
Which has led to 10 Houston points.
Because they shouldn't have started Favors. As you see, you're going to force Harden to the right, and now he's going to step back to the right. I'm the third leading shot blocker, then I have to adjust. And send me right.
James.
Right, and Harden he took that and hit his own hands and got the deflection. Harden with a layup at the other end and right there hitting Capella. Now you can see the deflections causing the break, and once they come down here now.
The pace of play is going to enable them to keep up with the Rockets.
And there's Harden to the basket for 2 and 1.
You can see James with the isolation right here going to his right hand after the foul.
In that, and when he became a head coach, has subscribed to it. Harden out of the timeout, scored. Raises the rim. Davis got his hand on it. Clark clears. Harden looking for the angle. Takes it all the way.
It over to Rivers. Harden with the basketball. Harden with the drive all the way to the bucket for 2 and 1.
And that's where James is going to find his open
ball. And it throws it right to James Harden. It's a foot race that the Grizzlies will not win.
And take a look at that steal. James reads the pass perfectly. Not a good pass there at all.
Bradley battling with Harris, gets free. That's when Harden's a problem. Defender is right on top of him.
Houston trying to go up there with a 5-game winning streak. Harden doing his share of the heavy lifting.
Now this is just, he'll lull you to sleep because he's got a big man. You see what happened? As soon as he leaned forward, Horford stepped back.
Perhaps on some level the judgment with the trade demand before the trade deadline.
He was in awe just with Dion Waiters. Yeah, and Dion Waiters, who could be back in the
shot. They are #1 in the league in that category. There's James to the basket, halfway through. James to the bucket for 2. Age 69. Harden steps back and fires. He had a double team.
But their formula is different. Force turnover, steal the basketball, defend.
Harden with Paul. Up now by Grant. Harden with the step back and smokes the net.
At the rim. Second stint here with the Pelicans was with the Wizards last year. Harden attacking right at Davis. Laid it up and in. Extending their pressure on Harden. Holiday all over him. Steps left. Buries it.
That's the answer. Harden gets inside, flips it up, count it, and the foul.
In the open. This guy has the ability to put the ball on the deck. Probably better than anybody.
One-on-one with Oladipo. Shot clock winding down. Oh, he just shook him. Oh, and he hit the shot too. Oladipo. Gonna step into the corner, gonna shoot a very tough shot and buries it with the shot clock winding.
Team-point advantage here in the third quarter by Indiana. Harden. Again on the shot clock, it's been all Harden's basketball. He's got to finish when he's got it the whole 24, and he does.
On the ground, and Capella rejects the shot, and Harden all by himself, one-on-one now with Morris, and there's the first point.
Also facilitate, make sure he makes the play.
Harden working on Looney and gets it off, and hits.
Oh, nice cut, nice pass, Ennis. Harden around the Capella screen, and they let him go.
Going away, looking for Adebayo. Harden back in, he'll glide for 2, and it is.
Exactly. On our players only crew, man, she is so much fun to work with.
And terrific. Oh, Harden put out a 3.
Talk about terrific. That's James Harden.
Stripped to the ball. Ennis got a piece. Here comes Harden. Harden scoots inside and lays it in.
Only Wagner's not gotten in.
Count it and the foul.
Again, influencing left. And look at Josh Hart putting his hands behind his back.
Hard pressured. Got fouled. He just banked it in.
Bogdanovich all over James, gets in his space.
What a quarter for the Rockets. One of their better quarters. Uh-oh. Frisky.
That last go-ahead bucket was just about as tough as it comes, as well defended as it comes, as clutch as it comes. What does it take to make that kind of shot?
Every time you ask me a question like that, I'm going to tell you, it worked. Yesterday I was in that same spot, shooting those same shots. So I had confidence that it was going to go in. Even the ones that I missed, they feel good. And so, big-time shot, and happy to come in with the win.
The Warriors tried putting multiple defenders on you. They had Clay on you, KD on you, Andre on you. Could you feel the difference of all those defenders, or did it not matter?
No, it don't matter. It don't matter. I knew my team needed me to come up, whether it's a make a shot or make a play, and we did that. We had multiple opportunities. It didn't go our way.
Start of the season, the goal was come back, try to play for a championship. Turned a corner as a team?
I think so.
Why?
I think y'all know it too. We're just more aggressive. We're finally a little bit more healthy. Obviously, Chris and Eric is out, but guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's showing.